Servant Leadership Lessons from the Gospel of Mark. In the Gospel of Mark, chapter 9, verses 30 to 37, we find a profound lesson on leadership that challenges the conventional hierarchy systems seen in today's organizations. As Jesus journeys with his disciples, he imparts wisdom that remains relevant for contemporary leaders, emphasizing that true greatness is achieved through service and humility. Context of the teaching. As they passed through Galilee, Jesus was teaching his disciples privately, underscoring the intimate and significant nature of the lesson. He tells them of his impending betrayal and resurrection, although they do not fully understand at the time. This context sets the stage for an exploration into the nature of true greatness, as he later addresses their discussions on who among them is the greatest. Turning hierarchical concepts upside down. The disciples were arguing over who would be the greatest among them, a common human concern that reflects a natural inclination towards power and status. Jesus responds by presenting a leadership model that subverts traditional norms. If anyone would be first, he must be last of all and servant of all, Jesus tells them, redefining the criteria for greatness. This teaching is revolutionary. It invites leaders to evaluate their motives and actions through the lens of service rather than power. In modern corporate cultures, where competition often breeds self-interest, this message encourages leaders to foster environments of support and encouragement. Servant leadership focuses on the growth and well-being of people and communities, promoting a results-oriented mindset that benefits all. The child as a metaphor for humility. To illustrate his point further, Jesus places a child among them. In doing so, he emphasizes innocence, openness, and humility, traits often overlooked or undervalued in leaders. By stating, "Whoever receives one such child in my name receives me," Jesus is emphasizing that great leaders must embrace humility and openness. Children in that era were considered lowly and without status, symbolizing those who are vulnerable and dependent. Welcoming a child means accepting those society might marginalize, which is vital for inclusive leadership. When leaders adopt this openness, they create a culture where every voice is heard, leading to increased innovation and shared success. Servant leadership in practice. Implementing the principle of being last of all and servant of all involves purposeful actions, empowering others, encourage autonomy, and provide resources for others to succeed. Leaders should facilitate opportunities for growth by empowering team members, helping them develop their potential. Active listening. Prioritize understanding and responding to the needs of your team. By truly listening, leaders build trust and demonstrate their commitment to serving the interests of others, which fosters a positive and collaborative work environment. Promoting inclusivity. Acknowledge and value diverse perspectives and backgrounds. Inclusivity helps in creating a balanced workplace where all contributions are valued, aligning with the child metaphor used by Jesus. Modeling integrity and humility. Lead by example and acknowledge that leadership is not about wielding authority, but about guiding others towards collective achievement. Exhibit humility by sharing successes and learning from failures. Contemporary implications. The message of Mark 9:30 to 37 is timeless. It encourages leaders to look beyond conventional measures of success and instead focus on the transformative power of service and humility. Companies and organizations that adopt servant leadership principles often see enhanced employee engagement, greater job satisfaction, and improved performance. In conclusion, leadership grounded in Jesus' teachings from Mark underscores the value of service over status. By embracing these values, leaders can create more sustainable and effective organizations that prioritize human dignity and collective prosperity. As such, the true legacy of a leader is not in the power they possess, but in the lives they enrich and uplift.